Hi. Okay, today we're going to do a different reading. Yes, I'm on the freeway. And there's something about the lines. It kind of lines you up in a different side of your mind where you're not so analytical. You kind of just go into autopilot. You know how you're looking out the window and you just kind of daze off or doze off and then other thoughts enter your mind? That happens to me on the freeway. And I'm being shown tarot cards. The tarot cards that I saw were the Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Devil card, and the High Priestess. So this tells me that there's, at the very least, 3 people involved. And there's one person that is your person, and they seem to have chosen another person. However, the person that they chose could be one who, you know that frame that says, not everything that glitters is gold? It's kind of like that. So maybe they chose the younger one or the one that perhaps shines more, or maybe they're just really into hair and makeup and they do all that. They know how to talk to someone to get what they want. So this is the Queen of Wands. She knows how to speak, and she's a fire sign. So this could be a person who has an astrological sign that is ruled by Mars. They could be an Aries or Scorpio, and I was really feeling a heavy fire sign in this. This person's gonna go in my lane. This heavy fire sign, and there is an Aries and a Scorpio involved in this somehow. That may not be their main sign, but that could be in their birth chart, very predominant or low degrees aspects if you're into astrology. Anyhow, your person may have chosen the other person, but they're coming to a realization that once they really got to know the person, that is not the person who they presented themselves to be. So they're really getting to know another side of this person. And they're saying that you are the High Priestess. You are the one who is mystical, magical. You could be holding your thoughts to yourself. You could be quiet, reserved. You're into the occult. And occult isn't something that's bad. It just means things that are hidden. Just mystical things. And like I had mentioned earlier, that the other person, the one that they chose, is someone who's into surface level things. Things what I personally would call superficial. I'm not putting those things down, but some people are into all those things and some people are not. Some people like to go really deep with conversations and soul involvement, and some people are just, they're not there, or they don't care to be there, or they don't understand for whatever reason. But your person is realizing that there's a lack of depth there. So they're coming to a position where they're bored. And they're going to be calling you because they need more depth in life. They want more out of life. And you two have a soul contract. But right now, they're coming to the realization of this. And they have to see the opposite side for them to realize what it is that they want. So once they see, okay, I see this item is blue, but you know what? After having this item that's blue in my hand and I'm looking at it, I'd really like something that's pink. You know, just an example. So they're coming to that realization, and they are going to come back to you and reveal this to you. This is a person who has been closed off. This is an emperor type person. So they're very rigid. They're very strategic. They like structure. They have their schedule. They don't sway far from their schedule. It's hard to convince this person, but it didn't take your convincing. Life stepped in, the divine stepped in, and it's really showing this person. They could be perceiving it as karma, but they're unhappy in their situation, and they're running into walls because it's not the right person. So everything is going to be difficult. And the Five of Wands cards deals with jealousy, envy, bickering, arguing. So the person that they're dealing with, they could be seeing a mirror of themselves. So there's some bickering going on there. There's some arguing, and there's some fighting going on. It's just not a peaceful situation right now, which is turning their mind to you. Yay, we're going into a tunnel. Okay, sorry, ADD mind. Okay, so they're going back to you, and they're getting lost in their daydreams with you because it is you that they truly want, and you provide them that escape. This person could also be numbing themselves to deal with the pain of the situation. They could be drinking, hopefully not, but they could be trying to escape the situation somehow, at least until they can physically escape. But this person that they're with is not a person that is letting them walk away slowly. Your person actually fears the way that their person would react and respond if they said that they wanted to go. Now, your person's person could be telling them just sweet, really hot things in their ear. I'm getting that your person's person is a Scorpio. They know what to say, they're manipulating, they're calculating, they're strategic, and, this could be used for the good or the bad. For everyone, it's different, but that your person's person is that way with your person, and they're telling them the things that they know your person wants to hear. So if your person is, for example, a man, then your person's person, the female, is telling him, oh, I can't wait to get home, all the things I'm going to do to you, and all those things that any guy would be like, yes, okay, can't wait to get home. But there's an ulterior motive here, because your person's person is appreciating the lifestyle that your person is giving them. So their ulterior motive is they want to really lock this down, and get your person into a situation where they're not going anywhere. So your person's person is going to attempt to become pregnant by your person so that they can really lock them down and possibly not have to work. Now, your person's person, I'm getting so much information off of these cards that are in my head. It shows me, that line, a picture's worth 1,000 words? That's so true. So your person's person could have recently left their job. They could have said that they were fired or laid off for whatever reason. Or they could have just left their job and, told a small lie. And this is just part of their grand scheme to not have to work and be able to stay home and live the life that your person is providing them. This is also an energy that we're seeing in the collective right now. So don't feel bad that this is not a situation that's particular to anyone in specific. This is going on right now. We're seeing this in a lot of relationships throughout the media. Justin Bieber and Haley and Selena, that whole Mean Girl thing. And your person's person could have also waited a long time for your person. And that's not really a high value person. That if you're sitting around waiting for someone to make you their girlfriend or propose to you and you've waited years upon years, that's not high value. So your person has kept them because the one that they're with has allowed them to have their cake and eat it too. Just like the whole Justin Bieber and Haley Baldwin. And I'm not into TV media. I don't do social media aside from TikTok and YouTube for tarot. So I don't follow up with the latest on that, but I see what's going on. And also with Shakira. These are people who feel trapped in a relationship. They don't feel like they can easily escape a relationship. But they are going to find a way, and they will have success in finding a way to do that because, no pun intended, the heart wants what it wants. And when we hold down what our soul truly wants, it's pressing down the soul. It's depressing the soul from what it truly wants. It wants to rise and reach for the sun and reach for joy. But when you press it down, the person becomes depressed. And when the person becomes depressed, then dis-ease comes into their life. So this is something else that we're seeing with these people in these relationships, that when they're not with the one that they truly want to be with, then sickness enters the body, because you're supposed to honor what's within you and what your soul wants, because that's where that spark of life is from your creator, and your true divine purpose is in there. But we do have the free will to make that choice, and we are free to choose whichever we want. So that's where your person is right now. That's where the energy reads right now. I post every day, so you're more than welcome to follow if you'd like, and we'll see what tomorrow's energy brings. Hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.